Morning YouTube, Ken with Modern Viking here. Today I'm going to take you through a couple of things that Modern Viking has to offer, and then also I get a lot of requests on how I style my beard, what I put in my beard, and kind of the daily upkeep I have on my beard. So let's get started. First things first, you're going to want to get your hair wet, wash your hair, wash your beard, get everything ready. It's nice to start with a clean slate. I recommend the Modern Viking beard shampoo. It is peppermint scented, it's all natural, there's no harsh chemicals or anything in it, so it's going to be safe for your skin, safe for your beard, because we know we want to keep the beards healthy and keep them growing right. All these things I'll be showing you, I'll put in the link below so you can check them out. Now that we got our beard cleaned up and everything, first things first, if you got long hair like me, best to get out of the way because we're going to be doing some snipping and we don't want to hurt the hair up top. Get your hair ties, pull your hair back, at least get it out of the way temporarily. Alright, so on to the next things. So as your beard's still damp and everything, which is good, it's what you want, we're going to style your beard first, so we get into the shape and style we want before we do any trimming. Because you can't trim now because your hair is going to be all poofy and going crazy, and once you trim it now, it won't look right when you style it because there's going to be spots here and there where the hair was sticking up when it was poofy that you cut. So first, style. Today I'm going to be using the Modern Viking Sysla. It is a tea tree and peppermint scented. It's a beard balm. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our thumbnail and the balm and scrape it in, depending on the size of your beard. Depends how much you're going to put in your thumb. So you want to put about, for my beard, about that much. Take it, put it in your palm of your hand, rub your hands together, get it all heated up, warmed up. So it's going to come up to a nice greasy mess on your hands. For me, I start at the bottom, work your way up on the sides. Don't forget your mustache if you got one. Just work it through, because this has a beeswax in it. Helps with the hold. So the beeswax kind of acts like a natural hairspray. So that's what's going to give you the hold, and it's going to give you the style. Now what I do, I still got some left in my hands. Not much, but a little bit. I'll take it, I'll use it kind of like almost like a face lotion too, because if you're like me, you get a lot of dry skin, especially right now. It's cold out, the area where I live, and my face dries out crazy. Alright, now that we get the beard balm all through the beard, you're going to want to comb it next. We use Modern Viking sells a sandalwood beard comb. It's got a larger teeth side compared to the other, so if your beard's thicker and you got a lot of knots, start with the thicker grooved ones and then go to the thinner ones. So what you want to do is going to go with your beard down, get any knots out of it first that you have. That beard balm in there will help condition and loosen up any knots too. Don't forget to go underneath your beard too, get all the knots underneath here. That's where a lot of them like to hang out, is down here. Especially if you're touching your beard a lot, playing with your beard, you're going to get it all tangled up, and then when you're shampooed it too, you're going to have more knots just because all the movement you had in there. So let the beard balm do its thing, get in there, help loosen up those knots, come up the knots. Alright, once you feel you got most of your knots out and stuff, switch over to the smaller grooved, grab your mustache, you'll notice that it just slides right through real easy. Next step I do, at this point it's up to you. If you're happy how your beard is, you're done. You got it styled, you got it conditioned, you got your balm in there, so you're set for the day. So if you're good with this, continue on, or keep watching, because next I'm going to be doing some more styling to it, and then we'll be getting into the trimming of it. Alright, for the next part, grab a comb. Modern Viking, we sell Kent combs. This one is the saw cut R7T. It's a nice length for what we're about to do. Or if you've got your own comb, use your own comb, but you're gonna need a comb for this. Don't use the sandalwood wood comb for this part. The heat's not great for the wood comb itself. You want to try to keep the oils and stuff in the comb because they help condition the wood, which also helps condition your beard. Grab a Kent comb or comb you got and a blow dryer. You can grab your mom's, girlfriend's, your sister's, or if you got your own, great, let's go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start at the bottom, turn your blower on. We'll start on the bottom of the beard. So you wanna blow up. You shouldn't get any knots since you already brushed them out. But this is gonna get rid of all the moisture, all the extra water that was still in your beard. Alright, once you're done with the bottom, it's gonna look crazy. It's what you want. Next, we're gonna flip it around. Take your blow dryer, point it down, and go down with your beard. The reason we do this, kind of heat up that beeswax a little bit more. Get it to hold the beard in the shape and style that we want. Now make sure you take your comb all the way down and kind of almost hold it for a second. When you do that, it gives the heat a little bit of time to straighten out the beard a little bit. So you keep a nice, fine, straight beard. As you can see with mine, one side is all poofy, the other side kind of got more style to it. So it's coming straight down is what I want, a nice straight look down. And then this side's still poofy, so we're working this side next. So it's nice, soft, and it's in style now. Mustache, same thing. Don't use as high as heat. Turn it down, let it kind of blow your mustache to the side, and we'll split it right down the middle. If you're one of the lucky men that have hair all the way around your bottom lip, I'm jealous. Congrats. For me, it's taken a while to grow in, but I kind of keep mine spaced out right here so that you can't see as many bald spots. But if you get that full bottom lip, congrats. So same thing, low heat, down at the angle. But that's about it for getting the beard in the style. So now we're in style, beard style how we like it. Next, we're gonna start cutting. All right, for this next part, you're gonna want a trimmer. For me, I got the Wall Metalist. It's a nice little handheld one, straight blade, no guard on it, I should say. So I'll be using this and my Kent comb. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna start up here with the sideburns. Now this kind of will be kind of up to you. For me, I usually have my hair a lot shorter here on the sides. I actually need to get a haircut, but what you're gonna do, you wanna keep your sideburns here going down to your beard. The top part, you wanna keep about the same height or length as the hair that you have up here now. You want to kind of transition smoothly into it and then get longer as it comes down into your beard. You can always tell it doesn't look good when you got a lot of poof up in here, long hairs, and you don't want a lot of hair here too. You also want it to kind of like blend right into the beard. So both on both sides. You can tell on mine where I've been letting it go, but I'm going to be bringing it back in today. Same length all the way down to the length of your beard here. So let's get started. Alright, so what I do is take my Kent comb, put it in at a side, kind of start pulling out the hair a little bit that we styled. So this is why it's important to style, so everything's sitting where it should be now, so you kind of can see where everything's being pulled away from your beard, where you don't want the hair, or it's bald where it's not laying flat. So for me, it's going to be first my sideburns, so I'm going to take my comb, kind of pull those out, This is where it gets a little tricky at, but you take your comb, kind of bring it in, and then angle it a little bit, almost like this. So you're closer up here, and then further as you go down, because we'll take this and we'll just run it up, right up the comb to be able to get rid of hair. Someone can tell it's already starting to take more of a shape there, so it's a little more smoother, it goes a little bit fuller into your beard. If you don't have a comb, or you don't want to use a comb, you can try freehanding it too. So what you kind of can do is the same thing, just kind of pull it out like this. I can see where it's all big and loose. And you can freehand it, take your razor, trimmer, kind of somewhat go down on it. So you can style that way too. It's a little more tricky that way, just because if you mess up, you could be digging right into the beard. So that's why I like using the comb. Kind of acts like a little safety guide, if you will. I don't use the guards on it. One particular reason is when you're coming up, you can't really tell how deep you're going until it's already too late, and then you're always constantly changing guards, trying to fade that in. Then you gotta figure out a way to fade in each guard as you go. So this way, it's nice. You just kind of pull it out, and you got your nice straight angle coming down already. So that's just my take on that. But if you're used to using guards and it works for you, go ahead and use them. So for this side, you probably won't be able to see it right now because I'm using my mirror here so I can see myself. So just hang tight and we'll kind of do the same thing. I'll kind of walk you through it the same way. So in case you missed it the first time, you can try to get it this time. Alright, so take your comb out your sides. So like I got mine, all this here is all extra that I don't want, that I gotta try to bring back in. You don't want to go too low, because if you go too low, then it's not going to look, it won't have that nice flow, become choppy. So you're just going to kind of get enough of it, get the nice flow from the hair down to your beard. Now sideburns are done. Looks good. One thing I didn't say is here by your cheekbones, they saw like a little template. Looks almost like a half U almost. You can take those things, put them on your side here, and it gives you a nice fine line where you go. Yeah, it gives you a nice guide and everything, but I just kind of freehand mine all the time. I just come down from the sideburn with my razor and kind of keep a nice set. Goes to the mustache, all the way up to the sideburns. Now with like my beard, I like the squared look here. I'm not a big fan of like the spade. The spade is where you take it and your beard almost kind of comes down to a point. I'm not a big fan of those. I like nice fuller beard to kind of, at least for my facial structure and everything, it looks better for me than a spade. Alright, so what we're going to do, take your comb, get it back into style in case you got anything messed up when you're doing our sideburns. Kind of comb it out real quick, get it back into shape. Make sure you come up underneath with your comb too. Straighten the hairs up underneath. You can't see them, but they're there. You'll see them if you miss them with the trimmer. Alright, so bring it back into shape where you want it. Alright, so if you want to do a spade, you're going to come in at an angle with your trimmers. You can come in at an angle. It's almost, picture almost like a shovel, almost the tip of a shovel. For this style, what you want to do when you're cutting it, you want to start your razor and you want to come straight, go straight into your beard. You don't want to do any angle. If you do it like an angle, like you come at it like this way and you're almost like hacking at it, it's going to end up bad. So what you want to do is just do nice straight cuts, just straight back as best as you can, and then we'll do the sides next. But for the front, figure out the length that you want. or if you're just trimming, you get some hairs that grow longer than faster than other ones. You can just kind of same thing, just go straight back to nick all those longer ones off. One other thing too, you'll probably notice with your beard, at the bottom of your beard, you'll see like it's almost transparent, where some hairs have grown a lot faster than other ones, like the main beard itself. It's up to you. Some people, that's all they can do, which is awesome. Congrats for growing your beard. But at the same time, you want to try to keep it all even, so it's a nice full looking beard. I'm probably taking about an inch and a half off of mine, kind of square it up, because that's about where mine is. Don't start, go straight back. We got the front done, nice straight across, what you want. We want to start working on the sides here. One thing I want to point out to you, when you start doing the sides here, you're going to see some, like maybe some that are kind of like out like this, kind of out. Don't ever pull them down like this to cut them, because when you do that, they're going to spring back up. They're going to be way up higher than what they need to be. So never pull the beard to trim it. Kind of the same thing. Take your trimmers. We're not coming in at an angle, we're going straight across. Alright, so one more thing, take your comb. Same thing, start combing it down again. A lot of combing in this. So now that we got that area done, you probably still see some few loose hairs all over the place. What we'll do, take our trimmer again and carefully grade the outside of our beard. So don't touch the beard, but just kind of like go, just on the outside of it. Just keep going on the outside, just like this, so you can catch all those loose ones. So don't touch the beard, otherwise you'll be taking a chunk out. So just kind of loosely come down, get rid of all those wild hairs. And if you see any spots where it's bald, maybe try combing it back in there. If not, it's just a wild hair, and we'll just get rid of it right here. Alright, so that's about it for the beard. This length is nice because when you go to put your chin down like this or something, it's not just poofing out. Last thing we'll do here is we're gonna work on the mustache. So if you want to grab your comb again, your Kent comb, kind of comb your mustache out to the sides where you like it. If you got a handlebar mustache or curly things, I don't have one, so I can't tell you for sure if this works or not. But kind of comb it out, style it. You can use the beard balm, bring it out there, comb it out where you want it, style you want it. Now for me, I don't like a lot of hair past my lips, so I kind of keep this trim back a little bit. How I do this is I don't curl my lips in like this, because if you trim it, then you're trimming way too high. So when you're done, you actually see that you're high. So what I do, I go to the opposite. I push my lips out, and then I'll trim it that way. Make sure you keep your mouth closed when you're doing this, otherwise you get a mouthful of hair. Push your lips out, and we'll trim it. That's about it. If you bought some of the modern Viking beard oil and stuff, You can throw some of that in now since you kind of hack the hair away, kind of put some moisture back into the hair follicle that you cut. So start using beard balm, beard oil, depending on the length of your beard. If you're just growing a beard, you just got some stubble. Soon as you start getting stubble, soon as you start getting itchy, start putting a little bit of beard oil on your skin, and you'll notice a huge difference. Ours has vitamin E, and it's all natural stuff, all natural oils, so that will actually help grow your beard. There's nothing out there that's going to help grow your beard overnight. There's no special thing that's going to grow your beard fast. The fastest way to grow it is eating healthy and maintaining a nice beard, cleaning it and keeping it nice and moisturized with modern Viking beard oil.